Hello everybody and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Where we left off, we killed Mama Pepsi again. Well, we didn't, but we killed her for the first time. It was Vale who killed her at the start of the game. And I realized that our marriage to Jade had her give us her trusty shield, which was very nice of her. I'm always going to call it marriage no matter what anyone says or whatever this game tells me. If you're new here, there's about 2 to 5 seconds delay between what you see on the video and what I see on the television screen. I take a lot of screenshots for thumbnail purposes, and at any point, if I ever cut out gameplay or story, just know that it was because that the gameplay was unwatchable and very laggy. So, I have decided to start the recording here, or start the video here, because I got this pop-up telling me that I can access the final battle with the Fell Dragon Sombron from the second floor balcony of the Sun Terrace, which means I went from the Somminal to the main map. So I went through a loading screen here for the game to tell me to go to a loading screen to go back to the Somminal. Could have just told me that after the last battle ended. You know, when you're exploring the castle, you could have just had a pop-up saying, the final battle will be accessed at the top floor of the Somminal. But no, we had to go through 2 loading screens. Here we go. This is very well either... And I'm pretty sure there's going to be 2, maybe 3 parts after this. But, to the final battle. I have avoided spoilers the entire time.
The final battle is upon us. When you are ready, we will move the Somniel itself to the portal. Once we face the Fell Dragon, there may be no turning back. Are you ready of mind and equipped for what's ahead?
No, Marth. I meant to say Sasuke. I meant to say Sasuke. I would like to stay here for another, 5 hours. The last engage. Okay. Final battle. Go.
The Somniel is ascending. We should reach Sombron soon. Let's win this battle and then return home together.
Yes, of course.
Marth? What's happening to you?
I can't hide this any longer, can I?
Hide what?
There's something I should tell you before we arrive. The portal has destabilized our world. I lack physical form, as do the other emblems. We may not be able to hold ourselves together.
I had no idea. I wish I had realized. But if the portal is doing this, then it's only temporary, right? After we close it, you and the other emblems will recover.
The moment the portal closes, there will be a great distortion. We will not be able to withstand it.
What are you saying?
When the battle is done and the portal closed, all emblems aside from you will cease to be.
You mean if we defeat Sombron, if we close the portal, we'll lose you and the other emblems?
Yes.
We've been together this whole time, and now you're just going to disappear? Please, Marth. I don't want to lose you and the others. We need you.
Leaving the portal open would doom this world. Would you prefer that?
No, but...
We emblems came into existence in order to aid this realm. We would do anything to protect the people of Helios, even if it means our end.
So our promise to rebuild Helios together, our plan to see the world, none of that is possible.
I'm so sorry.
There's no need to apologize. I've asked so much of you. Too much. But when I thought about a future with you by my side, I felt truly happy.
That's how I felt when I married Jade.
There is a promise I can still keep. In Lethos, the day you awoke. What did I say when you summoned me? Your ally. Until the very end.
I remember.
I will never break that promise. Until this war's end. Until my own. I will stay by your side.
You're so kind, Marth. You've always been so kind.
You are too. That's why we've made it this far. More than your strength. It's your care for others that has brought us all here.
Thank you.
Now prepare yourself. We'll arrive at the portal soon.
I'm ready.
Cutscene.
So, this is the portal to other worlds.
It's beautiful, but very cold.
You two here.
Sombron!
Papa,
I did not expect you to survive, let alone reach me here.
We've come to stop you from destroying Elios.
I am done with your worthless world. Return to it and shut the portal. Live in peace there. You stay in your world. I now leave for other ones. That should satisfy us both.
You're going to return and attack Elios again. We'll never believe you wouldn't. And you've caused too much suffering, too much loss to run free. We will defeat you right now and prevent you from invading any other worlds.
Invading other worlds. You think my desire is so simple?
Am I wrong?
Invasion is merely a means to an end. What I seek is a reunion. A reunion with Zero Emblem.
Zero Emblem?
I've not heard word of this before.
Of course not. That emblem is not of your world, nor am I.
What do you mean?
Beyond this portal lie infinite worlds. One of them was my home. It had its own emblem rings, and a war arose to control them. My kind lost. The enemy used the ring's power to slaughter my relatives. All of them. I was very young. Our enemies granted me alone the mercy of exile.
You mean they sent you to Elios?
A peaceful world, ruled by godlike dragons. I was meant to live a quiet life there, but I brought something with me, unknown to them. A single emblem ring.
Zero Emblem.
In my world, known as the Emblem of Foundations. With my power, unable to speak, legend said this emblem fought without aid. So much emblem, and no allies. That story showed me the way forward in my complete isolation. I was trapped in this world, without friends or family. Only that emblem gave me comfort.
Whoever it was must have been mighty indeed. An emblem should not be able to survive traveling from one world to another. To stay in form in a new world, even for moments. I've never heard of such power.
Now you want a reunion. So that emblem is gone.
Exactly. And all because of villagers that found me a few years after I arrived. They mistook me for an abandoned child. They pitied me. My first connection in your world. Soon after, the emblem deserted me, leaving only the ring behind. And why? For bonding with the people of this world. I despaired. And then I reduced their village to ash. I swore to forego all bonds in pursuit of my ambitions, as my emblem had. I fought alone, confided in none. preparing to return to my world to exact revenge. I needed pawns for my plan, and territory. I spent years amassing it all. Then I attacked.
So the war 1,000 years ago. That's what it was about.
But Papa, you weren't alone in this world. Mama loved you deeply. Your believers, your attendants, my siblings, Sephia, Gris, Marni, Mauvier, my sister and me. Everything we did was for you.
As I said, pawns. Acting on my command and mine alone. Meant to be used and discarded. Deaths which mean nothing.
That's why you killed them all. But what about us? You wanted us to die?
You were no different to me.
How horrible.
You can't be right about your emblem. You weren't left behind.
What?
A solitary warrior like that emblem would know how hard it is to be alone. And would stay by your side, sparing you that loneliness in exile. Until you weren't alone. And had new people in your life. Until you were okay. Don't you think more than anyone, a true friend like that wanted you to have those connections?
You know nothing. Nothing at all about my emblem.
That's true. But if your emblem disappeared without a word, then you don't either. No one does.
All the more reason to be reunited. I will scour world after world.
Sombron, the emblem of foundations is no more. You can search and search, but there's no point. You might meet the original hero, but emblems are not the same beings. We are not them. You will never be reunited with your emblem. Ever again.
Be silent.
I can only imagine how much resentment you feel. But to sacrifice so many others, to be so selfish you'd destroy the world. Kill your own children. It's all just so wrong.
I said be silent. You are speaking of things you do not understand. If not for my emblem, I would have died powerless. Small, that emblem had the strength to stand alone. Unlike you, huddled together, whining like dogs. Such a warrior showed me the meaning of all existence. Fight alone. Take revenge.
You're wrong. That's impossible. No emblem wants to see a world destroyed.
Debatably Ashnord.
We aid people through our bonds with the divine dragons. We are a force for good.
I know they're saying emblem as in hero emblems, but they didn't specifically say heroic emblems. They just said emblems. So I'm associating that to mean Ashnord would be willing to destroy the world.
We would never choose to let our power be exploited for evil.
Enough of this nonsense. I won't let you stop me or sway my intentions. I have striven for this for thousands of years. If you intend to stand in my way, you will die.
This is it. Prepare for battle, everyone.
That's the squad going into endgame. With my wife, Jade. Right there. Alright, swap spaces. If you're new here, I take pictures for every time there's a new thing. Wow, so I'm getting flashbacks to the end of Fates. Also Dragon Ball Superland here, with a Tournament of Power. But unit selection, Let us get rid of those two, because we do not need those 2 units. And give me 1 moment while I work with the correct rings. Alright, I have played with organizing so-and-so's rings. Here's what we have. We have Jade and Ike, Pepsi and Leaf, Chloe and Marth, Marin and Lynn, Ivy and Celica, Vale and Byleth, Goldmary and Corin, Lapis and Lucina, Fram and Roy, Panette and Edelgard, Etier and Sigurd, and Yunaka and Micaiah. Which means that the 1 unit, or the 1 ring that is not getting used, is Erica. Because I don't really know what she does. Now. I like how they still have this shit on the ground, as if that matters at this point.
You dare turn your blade on me? You dare interfere with that which I have sought for so long? Such fatal hubris. You will pay for that accordingly. Witness how fragile your bonds really are.
What's happening to them?
I am sealing off the portal back to your world. It's what I should have done the moment you arrived here. I fear your emblem allies are too weak. They will be lost in the distortion between dimensions forevermore.
This cannot be the end. If we must part, remember all that we have done.
Marth!
The emblems are...
I knew I'd have to say goodbye someday. But I thought there was time.
So much for your precious emblems. In a matter of moments, the portal will be shut for good. Take comfort, for I shall inflict no further harm upon your world. Though you will die here as I have lived, in anguish, far from home.
We can never go home? I've been ready to die from the start. Brodia, my land, I pray you endure.
It seems Elusia will never truly know me.
I'm sorry, Mother.
Worry not. I have no desire to prolong your suffering. When I am finished, not one trace of me in your world shall remain, as though I was never there at all.
I'll stop you.
Is that so?
Our fight isn't over. The portal's open. I can do this. If I give it my all, I can summon the emblems back to me. Look at how far we've come. Will you fight him at my side? Your faith in me gives me strength.
Yes, sister. I'm with you.
Vale!
I'll be with you every step of the way. I can't summon emblems, and I can't turn into a dragon. But I'm a royal dragon all the same. There's gotta be something I can do to help.
Yeah!
We'll all be right there with you. You've done so much for each and every one of us. So this time, we're returning the favor.
The final page of our story will end with sunlight and a victorious divine dragon.
This is the part of the tale where we fall to the dark or rise to the light. Let's reach for the light.
I'm sorry the others are dragging this out. We both know my belief in you is already enough.
As your sister and fellow dragon, I'll do whatever it takes to help you stop Papa.
You have always been my source of strength. Allow my faith, just this once, to be yours. You are incredibly cool, Divine One. And so is everyone here. There's no way we're losing.
You can do it, Divine One. Underdogs always find strength when they need it most. Trust me!
I'm genuinely surprised that she didn't mention bears.
It's the moment of truth. As one of the 33rd stewards of the dragon, I've gotta help!
Aw yeah, bring it on! This is it, the final battle. Let us go forth and annihilate the enemy.
It's the final stretch of our run. If you get tired, we'll be here to give you a push.
I could impersonate the emblems, but you know, it wouldn't be the same. So let's get them back!
Imbeciles. Your scrambling is both futile and pitiful.
Please, my friends. I need you all. One last time. Once more. Let us engage! Shine on, Emblem of Beginning! Mark! Care for us, Emblem of Echoes! Celica! Provide for us, Emblem of the Holy War! Sigurd! Free us, Emblem of Genealogy! Leaf! Rise up, Emblem of Binding! Roy! Sweep across, Emblem of Blazing! Lyn! Restore calm, Emblem of the Sacred! Erica! Fight on, Emblem of Radiance! Ike! Heal us, Emblem of Dawn! Micaiah! Reignite us, Emblem of Awakening! Lucina! Bear your fangs, Emblem of Fate! Corin! Teach us, Emblem of the Academy! Violet! And of course, the final emblem. Connect us! Fire Emblem!
What?
We 13 emblems stand against you with our allies. The future may divide us once more. But here and now, we fight with one heart. This fight, this moment in time, is all that matters.
What nonsense. You are the flicker of an ember, a dying light. You're nothing. The deeper your bonds, the greater your pain when those bonds crumble to dust. Why invite that inevitable pain upon yourself? Why allow such weakness to exist? Give up and perish, foolish child of mine.
Yes, you see me as a child, foolish and weak. And maybe you're right. Maybe that's all I am. But I am not alone. And we're stronger when we stand together. The breaking of bonds can hurt. But when the bond is reforged, it comes back as strong as ever, or stronger. And it brings an even greater hope. If people are willing to work for it, brought back to life. And that's what I'll do. Every single time, for however long it takes. You won't leave this place, because we're going to stop you. Get ready, Sombron! This ends now!
That was awesome. But if there's one if there's one thing that Pepsi was wrong about, is that it ends now, because I have to end this part today. Tomorrow might be a longer part, I don't know, or we could be 2 more parts away. I have no idea. I'm still playing the game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Jackass out!